Hello everyone, welcome to Crusader Kings 3, a Game of Thrones mod. Today we're going to be continuing our save from last time, trying to get revenge on Walder Frey for what he did to our father. If you want more context, if you look in the top right of your video, there should be a exclamation mark that has a link to the first video. If you don't want that, I'll give you the cliff notes briefly. Basically, we started as a peasant in the Vale. We traveled around, made a bunch of money, and eventually we ended up buying land in the crossing. After we bought this land in the crossing, we went and slowly took over the other lords of the crossing, and we attempted to become, the Duke of the Crossing. But Lord Walder Frey killed us before we could do it. So now we're going to continue as our first character's son, Robert, and attempt to get revenge and become Lord of the Crossing. What do we do? We're in a lot of debt. Okay. I don't really have a plan. All I can really do is slowly take land from these guys to become stronger. Alright, I'll see how that introduction went in 1 second. Let me just get everyone assigned. And figure out what I can realistically do. You know, I could arrange this chick. I could find her a spouse. Oh no, she's Lord, so I can't. The invitation has been accepted and Elise is on her way to Argenbrock. Jason, at least, is pleased when I present the news of his potential future wife. She's coming here to meet me, he asks excitedly. I hear she's very pretty, and then he pauses considering. But what if she doesn't like me? Does that mean we won't get married, even if she comes all this way? We shall see, I said. That was enough to placate his worries. Now, okay. Now that my boy is getting a chick over, we gotta fix this, because I'm not having my... I'll tell you how, but no, we gotta fix him up real quick. How's that? I think that fits him. We're gonna go with that. There we go. We fixed my boy's cut. That should help tremendously. The plague is over, so I can emerge from seclusion. End this regency. How am I... After Ellis and her retainers were put to show in the room for the night, that I assumed would be the end of it. So I received word from one of the castle servants. Elise has locked herself in her chambers, inconsolable in tears. I had to go down myself, talked to the lass through the door in order to calm her down until reluctantly she let me in. She misses her home. It turns out nothing more. I had to remind myself that Elise is just a child, and be thankful Jason wasn't here to witness the ordeal. Okay. When the morning arrives, Elise presents herself in the throne room. Jason... in the throne room, primed and ready to spend the day with Jason. She appears nervous, which is understandable considering the eyes of the Argenbrock court are on her. If she had any reservations, she at least had the grace to not let them be shown. As for Jason, he is far less guarded about his opinion. He has been beaming brightly at Elise from the moment she appeared, clearly eager to get the day started. While the court watches, Jason steps forward, takes her out of the chamber. His plan to spend the day in the castle gardens, apparently. Let's see how this goes. Okay. The day that Jason and Elise spend in each other's company turns out to be a disaster. According to those who kept watch, Jason seemed eager enough at first. They roamed the castle gardens, engaging in conversation and that. By all reports, was one-sided. Jason was eager to impress Elise and tried hard to dazzle her and clearly thought he was succeeding. She, however, clearly did not feel the same. I'm told she sometimes appeared bored, at others resentful. They did not improve as the day wore on. By the time the sun set, it was already clear this was no match. Okay. Then we'll call off the arrangement. That's fine. We'll find you another one, buddy. We got you the fresh cut. How long? Okay. I have to wait a year till do the introductions again. I have 27 stewardship. How do I only have 4? That's what I don't understand. How? What is this? 7-pointed scar. My sister, Lady Sheila, is off of is of a fellow mind to my own. Together, she and I spent many nights. Oh, is that what is on her head? Okay. I spent many nights deep in theological conversations of the nature of faith, the Andal warriors of old, and the proper way of displaying our devotion to the seven. Thus, when you met together for your morning prayer, her new consonants comes as a shock, but not a surprise. My brother, he bows, and I get a cleaner look at the 7-pointed scar carved into her forehead, angry and red as fresh wounds are. Our conversation led me to an epiphany, and I hope that you will follow suit down this righteous path. She reveals a dagger and offers me the handle. Fuck it. None of these are fair. Wait, does comm help with, stewardship? I don't think so. Yeah, no. Then I'll get him zealous. Your control, it's probably from that. Because we've been losing money for a minute. Plus, I'm above my domain limit somehow. I don't know how it went down. To 4. I mean, my father had 15, and he was able to hold 5. The lands along the Trident are verdant, fertile, and productive. But we are, from time to time, reminded that these boons come at the price. Today, one of my small folk from a village along the Trident appear at my gates, caked in mud and shivering. The great river, it seems, has overflowed its banks, flooding many acres of farmland. Worse still, the waters continue to rise and will soon threaten to destroy the village. Such a disaster is well beyond the means of small folk to deal with, and so they sent this messenger to beg the aid of their lord, me. This is hardly the first time the Trident is flooded, and it is not possible to divert waters, but projects such as these come at a hefty cost. Yeah, we'll spend the money. I need to get divided attention. Fuck it, I'll go swimming in the Trident. Had a bad omen. Oh lord. It's not much different. Okay. It's not gonna be much different. I'm gonna play around with the introduction more then. Alright, we're gonna try that. Alright, let him go prepare. Let him go get his fresh cut. I'm gonna go lash out real quick. Just to lose some. There we go. That's a fine amount of, and I have to get a divorce from my wife. Or, what was I doing? Going to my religion. And I was going to riz up the Pope. The 7 Pope. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright, let's see how it goes. After Tessa and her retainers were put up for the night, I held a small dinner in the Great Hall, a chance I thought, for Jason and the last to speak before the formal introduction tomorrow. It went better than I expected, or better than I hoped. Tess was the soul of manners and temperance. She did not indulge in the spirits, ate only a small portion of her meal, but she did it all with such grace that nobody ever felt gluttonous for not eating as she did. Even if there were those who might look down on a girl who doesn't drink, Jason very much took notice and clearly approved. Okay. Let's see how it goes. Alright, they charmed each other. Let's go. The day that... Alright, so they went out, they toured the castle and the surrounding lands. And he wants to marry this girl, and she felt the same way. Alright, bet. That's perfect. What? Yeah, no, my son's not... You mean my heir? Excuse me? God, I'm just slowly losing money. I also can't get my stuff under control. I added some new mods, so I really hope that's not what's causing that. Alright, I am back. Of course my guy went away. I didn't notice. Okay. I forgot how bad of a situation that we were in last time we played. I at least can't... Oh, that would be a main reason that our... that our money is so bad. I didn't even realize, because that guy was gone. We had no one appointed as it. It was draining our bank account. To keep those guys. Okay. Well, I fixed that problem. That I did. My son can finally get married. Has she even been back for 5 months? I don't know. It's fine. My son was stillborn. My family gathered in the Great Hall in Argenbrook, enjoying the realm's relative peace when we feasted. My elder son Jason led the family prayer to the 7 in his typical fervor. Meanwhile, my good daughter Tessa acted more particularly, fretting over the smallest things as if they were somehow of great importance. Even so, it was good we were all together, and that's what matters most. Brother, you marry who you want, I don't care. Just saved my life. Okay, there we go. He saved my life. I lost that. I'm still in pretty bad health. I'm probably gonna die. Wait, a granddaughter immediately is crazy. That is actually insane. He did not waste a moment of his time. Yeah, I'll be merciful just because I know you're gonna die in a few days. Okay, I lost my wound. My health is going up slowly. It's still pretty bad. I'm not gonna act like it's not. Yep, this is the perfect time to strike. They have never been weaker. Yeah, just go punch someone. Alright. We're at fine health. We did survive that whole ordeal. For a second, I thought they just married someone and added them to the thing, and it just didn't tell me. No, yeah, I'll let him. Another rival died, apparently. He doesn't have many alliances now. I could possibly take it. My family gathered in the Great Hall of Argenbrock, ignoring news from the war for one evening while we feasted. My little girl, Lena, was a delightful child, beaming wildly and charming almost everyone at the table. Meanwhile, my elder son, Jason, drank himself into a stupor. Weird. Pause everything. I'm gonna... He's not having that mustache. He looks like Sporticus. Like, what is that? Okay, I'll fix that in a second. Even so, it was all good. Now back to what I was gonna do. Should just slaughter them. She hasn't disrespected our marriage yet, to my understanding, to my knowledge. Alright, anyway, let me enforce these commands. There we go, we're even stronger now. We should have no issue destroying Walder Frey like this. And his army is inferior now. I think this is our best time to do this. Because if we get the crossing, that's going to significantly increase our military might. And if I can get the twins, Jesus, man. Look how much money that makes. Who's intelligent. The feast in Argenbrook was lovely tonight. Everyone was quiet and well behaved. And the spirit among the family was one of congeniality. Shortly after the food was taken, a maid brought little Lena out from her nursery, still swaddled and awake, far later than she should have been. Even so, Dalla and I couldn't resist. We took our babe in our arms, cooed at her, and there was a moment when Dalla looked in my eyes as if to say, we made this perfect little girl. Raise a glass to Lady Dalla. I just have to really wait for this guy to die. I'm gonna pin him, so it'll tell me whenever he dies. I should be able to outlast this man. And that alliance is up. Where did my prestige go? God damn it, man. I don't care. Fuck it. I'll go into major prestige debt. I don't care. I've waited long enough. So, I have a lot more men. This should be pretty manageable for me. I also now have, good siege engines, so I should be able to unsiege pretty fast. Alright. I don't think I can really siege the twins fast, but I can see. It's 2 years. But they're just gonna dive on me? They can't do anything else, so they're gonna try to dive on me. Okay, I'm gonna try to take everything but the twins. Because there's no way I'm gonna take the twins fast enough for it to be worth. Whenever I can just go over here to province and just start sieging this. That's just better. I cannot risk being caught. God, it's been so long. This was a long time coming. Let me just wipe out this 400 stack very quickly. And then unsieging this will be the fastest thing I can do. I've done it. You are now looking at the leader of Lord of the Crossing now. Some random... My younger brother helped kill me? I was in the middle of the night when I see a dark figure in my chambers. I know not what happened to my guards, but when I see a glint of moonlight reflecting off the blade, I know it's too late. A sufficiently sharp dagger makes a little sound as it pierces flesh, and through the rush of agony, I feel pain. I cannot tell if my screams are any more audible. Even as my mind fades, my last thoughts are that these are undoubtedly... Wait. My youngest brother killed me? Why would he kill me? Oh, and he got caught. As, vassal contract to do that, and then I can just... Oh wait, I can go ahead and just call my allies, I might as well. I can just tell Lord Walder. How is he here? No, whatever. It's been a good while since I see my old heart throb. You mean your cousin, dog? No. No, we're not romancing, your cousin. It's not happening, big dog. Let's see if we romance her. How are we all this bad at romance? Jesus. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There we go. I think that's appropriate. It's over. The Freys are no more. We stand as the Lord of the Crossing. But, is this the end of our story? Maybe we should take over the Kingdom of the Riverlands. Or even the Iron Throne. Leave a like and a comment. If you would like to see more of this series. I'm having a lot of fun making these videos. And I have decided that I'm going to try to follow a schedule. You can expect a video every Tuesday and Saturday. I'll be trying to post at least 2 videos a week. And there will normally be a short, at least one short. Most likely a character of the week. So stay tuned. Hit the bell notification if you don't want to miss one of my videos. Alright boys, see ya.